This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Thursday, April 28, 2011. Today we're going to take a look at OPWV Systems. This is a NASDAQ Global Select stock trading under ticker OPWV. Interesting chart. It's holding a nice support level. It is a little bit of a descending triangle kind of look to it, but holding over top of this 200-day moving average. See, it closed up yesterday 1.45%. Take a look at these indicators. See if it's giving any hints. It's going to try and break through the top side of the trend line. Now you can see overall part of that triangle is along these lines. So we're getting a little bit of a wedge. That's what we're going to look for, the continued uptrend. That break through the money line ties right in with breaking that trend line. So that's something we're going to have our eyes peeled on here in the future. Similar look to the PPO. ADX down nice and low. This has a very nice look to it. There's a lot of room for this to start to trend upward, add some strength to it. Right now it's in a trading pattern. You want to see it get through 20 and up towards 30 to get into a trend. Positive DI just now starting to turn. Pretty nice look to the ADX. Also a nice look to the MFIs over the last month or so, holding over top of 50 all close together. Getting a little bit of a different read from the accumulation distribution and the shaking money flow. You can see selling pressure by the shaking money flow is actually dominant. What you don't want to see here is this come through and make a turn somewhere in this area. You want to see this accumulation distribution try to put together an upward channel and not break back down and make a new low and continue this downward channel. So we look at this to iron itself out and start to uptrend. CCI is in a nice position, a little bit longer term, also making a higher low, heading towards zero, moving into bull chart territory. Full stow down below 20, that's completely bearish at this point, but trying to move its way up. You can see a little bit of an uptrend to it. You want to see it get through 20 and show some momentum coming into the play. Pretty important for this trick to make its way through zero. See, it does have an uptrend. It's bumped its head twice on the zero line. It needs to continue this uptrend, make the turn, and break through zero this time, and put together an upward channel. The trick is pretty strong when it's got a nice channel to it. You can see through here, channeling hard downward. The price per share was trending down. Right through this area. A bump up. But Trix gives you a pretty good feel for an overall direction of the chart. So now that it's starting to trend upward, you want to see it follow through, make a break through the 50-day, and see the price per share start to trend upward. RSIs are in a pretty nice position as well. At a make or break point, they're trying to trend north, hitting right against 50. You want to see them make that break. There'll be a trend line where we'll be looking for to fall. If this can make a move to the north side, support level, you really would like to see it hold this 200-day moving average. It does pick up some bottom support right down here around $1.98, $2. Even more near term, I'd like to see it hold this 202 area. It's been pretty good support over the better part of April, and it's trying to move up off of that right now. Want to see it push its way through this blue line, the 50-day moving average. It's much more bullish if it does. And if that can happen, it'll start pulling this 200-day in time, start trending upward, and the 50-day will turn a little bit quicker. Stock charts that are very bullish are trading over top of the 50 and 200-day, with both of those long-term moving averages trending in an upward manner. So there's some things I'm going to be looking for with this. I really want to see it hold this support level. If it does fall through this, there's a good chance it's going to come all the way down here to around $1.80, possibly even this $1.75 mark. As far as some other static resistance, it's a little bit staggered through here because it has oscillated quite a bit back and forth. But I'd look for that 225 area. It was a tough spot for it. It hasn't made it through it in the last couple months. It also is going to tie in with that trend line. If it moves a little slower and it comes out through here, look for the intersection of this trend line and the 220 area. Right now, if it does try and make a move in the near term, look for it to try and make a new high and try and break through that trend. Those are things I'm going to be looking for in the very near term. Longer term, of course, you look for that 250 area because this old resistance right through here, and ultimately you're trying to see it make a new high. That's off in the distance. Try and baby step your way through things, see it challenge that first resistance, see it break that trend line, see it hold that support and get over top of those moving averages. Volume is okay, almost 500,000 shares traded. Look for that to stay strong. Of course, the more volume that comes in to break the trend line, the greater the odds are that it'll hold above it and establish a new support level. So these are things I'm going to be watching for with the OPWV Systems chart. As always, it's merely my interpretation. This is Andy with QualityStocks. Thank you for watching and trade smart.